Hi, this is Renee with Fraley Farm Mini Homestead. Oftentimes I see videos of people who are complaining that their chickens are being riddled by predators. I want to give you guys some tips to hopefully reassure you on ways that you can protect your flock. One thing you guys want to do is you want to make sure that you have the correct size wire on your chicken coop and your run. I just want to share with you guys what I use for mine. By no means is this probably correct, but it has worked for me and I have not had any issues with predators. So you can see my chicken run basically is made of a chain link fence. So I used a dog kennel and surrounded the run, and then I used hardware cloth, which was 1/2 inch that you can see in the background, and it goes from the ground, because I also used it as a predator apron, and I extended the hardware cloth all the way to the ceiling. I secured the hardware cloth with screws, so that way, this is like Fort Knox. I don't think even an army soldier would be able to penetrate this. But just saying, I want to try to keep my girls as safe as possible. If you use wire that is too wide, or like let's say for instance you have wire that is 2 by 4 inches, that is perfect size for a raccoon to stick its hand through and grab your chickens. So you want to make sure that the wire is small enough that not even a snake can crawl in, because snakes are also predators. If you have a snake that is small enough to fit through this little tiny wire, it will only become a snack for your chickens. So that will be too small to be too terribly concerned with, but this is just another way. I even used 1/2 inch hardware cloth all the way around the cages for my quail. As you can see, same thing here, 1/2 inch. On the floor of the quail hutch, which these quail hutches are empty and they're probably dirty, but you can see I have 1/2 inch by 1 inch, and so far that has been a protective measure for my quail so predators can't reach in and grab their feet. Let me show you another one. If you use chicken wire, I want to say one phrase and one phrase only: no chicken wire. I repeat, no chicken wire. Chicken wire only does one thing for chickens. It keeps the chickens in, but does not keep the predators out. Raccoons are strong enough that they can pull chicken wire apart, and thus they will enter in and they will eat your chickens. One more thing you could consider is having dark colored chickens. If you have white chickens, it may be possible for the hawks to visualize those white chickens much easier than it would for a dark chicken or even a black chicken. Black chickens may also deter hawks because from a distance they may resemble blackbirds or crows, which tend to chase off the hawks. If hawks is an issue, you may want to consider not allowing your chickens to free range. After all, you don't want to give your hawk friends a snack. You could install a predator apron around the perimeter of your chicken coop and the run. Beneath these rocks, I have 1/2 inch hardware cloth as well as chicken wire that I laid on the ground. I did not dig. I did secure it to the ground using landscape tins, and what you also can do is you can actually dig 1 to 2 feet under the ground and then place some wire in a vertical fashion, so that way if a predator or a varmint does try to dig, it will meet the wire rather than entering into your coop. Make sure that you put this perimeter all the way around the chicken coop as well as the run. If hawks are an issue, you want to deter your hawk. You want to deter the vision of the hawk so that it is not able to see your chickens. Consider using aluminum pans, aluminum trays, aluminum foil, or some type of aluminum streamer to deter the eyesight of the hawk, and thus it's not going to want to look at your chickens anymore. So just something else to consider. Another thing to consider is using netting over top of your chicken run and your chicken coop, so that way if a hawk does decide to fly down and try to enter your coop, it'll get stuck in the netting and then you can take care of it however you see fit. So another thing to consider too, on top of all of that, is to get a guard animal. So you could consider a Great Pyrenees or any other type of animal that would guard your chickens and keep them protected. But you want to make sure that your animal is chicken friendly. No need in feeding that animal a snack, so you want to make sure that they will protect your animals. Make sure you also protect your nest box so that there are no gaps or openings. Some snakes like to eat eggs, but they also like to eat chicken. So, to conclude, do the extra work at the beginning to properly protect your flock so you don't have a heartbreak later. We love our chickens and they love us too, so why not take good care of them and protect them? Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe, and you will be the first to know when I post new videos. There are many more great videos to come. Y'all have a good day. Bye.